We're happy to have you here with us. We want to assure you, you are in the right place at the right time. In fact, the keys to success truly are being in the right place at the right time, but also with the right people and for the right reasons. You know, how many of us have tried businesses in the past and ended up, you know, it wasn't the right time for that business, or the people involved were not the right people to help you get to where you wanted to go. Maybe they were more focused on themselves instead of helping you in your success. Maybe the reasons why people were selling a product or a service ended up not being the right reasons. So it is truly so important to find when the four keys to success come together. It's like the perfect storm of opportunity. And that's what we've experienced here at APLGo in such a short amount of time. The first indicator that you are in the right place at the right time is our awards. I mean, it seems like when we started, there was 40 something awards. I think now we're at over 80. But when you look at a company that wins an award for immunity in the year of, I think people who didn't even know what really the immune system was all about, really learned about it in 2020. Right? What a great year to win an award for top immune boosting product, direct selling compensation plan, top 2 years in a row, top direct selling company to join 2 years in a row, best ownership in the industry, award-winning leadership, 28th place in the top 100 DSN rating, AAA plus for customer service and credibility. Like every award we could possibly earn or win, this company has done it over the last 3 or 4 years, which makes us realize that when you're in the right place at the right time, anything is possible.
Yeah. So what motivated you to be here? You know, there's many reasons people came on here, and I'm not sure what you came on for, what you're looking for, but here's what you're going to find. You're going to find a ton of solutions, whether it be your health. You know, you've had some nagging issues that you've never been able to handle. You don't know how to do it. You know, we invite you to try it and see if it'll work for you. You may come here because you just lost your business because of the pandemic and you don't know what to do, or you're just lost, period, because of all that, because a lot of people they just don't know which direction to go, and you need direction. Well, we're like this vibe you're going to get here with this team and is community and nothing but like pay it forward methods and people. That's what you're going to find here. And, you know, and then there's all the other things that come along with it, the travel, the people, the vacations, the relationships you're going to build. And it's something that you haven't seen before, and if you haven't done it before, I invite you to keep listening to what we say tonight and be part of this, because I don't want to leave anybody out from seeing what we have available here.
So no matter what brought you here, who invited you here, we're certain that in the next 20 minutes, you're going to find a solution to something that may be missing in your life, whether it is a career change, whether it is financial expansion or desire for just more or better quality of life. Maybe you're just missing something to be passionate about, or maybe life just isn't going the way you once thought it would. You know, remember when we were kids and we were unstoppable, had dreams, could do anything, could be anything. We were invincible. I mean, try saying no to a 5-year-old. You ever tried that before? It's practically impossible, because when you're a kid, you let no barriers get in your way. You let nothing stop you from getting what you want. But then at some point in life, that stops. We stop putting in the passion, putting in the drive to really go after our dreams. You know, I gave up my dream for security because I was a single mom and I needed the secure financial lifestyle that I couldn't get from going after what I really wanted to be. But at what point in time did you give up your dream? You know, how much were you paid? What was it that you used to be passionate about that you've lost that passion for, that you don't have the time to even be passionate about it? Are you living a press play lifestyle that maybe no longer is working for you?
I mean, most people are looking for certainty, you know, routine, certainty, guarantees, right? And I think we all just learned a lesson about that. Really nothing was certain, especially in the last 3 years with everything that went on. But people are left with still wanting certainty. And again, that's one of the things you're going to find here. Because if you're waking up every day wondering what's going to happen next, but you're still doing the same things, wishing for something better, but you don't know where to start, well, you just found it. You just found a place you can start, because again, on so many different levels, there's solutions here, but it's not the same old thing. It's not going to be the same old result. And you may end up with a whole new unrecognizable you and a whole new unrecognizable bank account. I know that there's people out there that, they're wanting that, right?
So have you maybe tried something else already? We're living in this side gig economy where there's many, many, many options to create more income. You could, work more hours at what you're already doing. You could find additional part-time work, maybe drive Uber, Amazon, eBay, Etsy, right? There's all these sites that you can become a reseller or franchise. Again, the big problem with franchising is if you don't have money to start a franchise, how are you going to get ahead? A McDonald's franchise now costs over $700,000. First of all, where are you going to come up with that kind of money? And secondly, how many hamburgers do you have to flip before you're in profit? Years, a decade, right? Odd jobs, senior care, daycare, freelancing. There's so much more you could do, or maybe you've already tried, but is what you're doing really going to get you what you want? Whether it was your health challenges or your wealth challenges, we all on this call have something in common, which is you've come to the realization that if you don't make a change, then nothing will change. And what's the first ingredient for change? Showing up. And you're all here on this webinar. So I first want to thank you for even making the decision to just take the first step and learn what else is out there that you can take advantage of to better your circumstance. So have you considered network marketing? Network marketing has all the benefits of business ownership without all the pitfalls and all the downsides. Products, the most incredible products are run through network marketing companies. You get all the perks of a side gig, meaning your own time freedom, make your own hours, be your own boss. The only difference is a lot of side gigs masquerade as those things, but the reality is there's always somebody who's determining more about your life than you are. And isn't that the reason for looking for a side gig, is to create more time freedom, more financial freedom? Network marketing offers complete freedom to make every decision in your life. Personal development, we're all on this mission to grow better, grow bigger, grow together. And we offer that. A lot of people call network marketing just a big personal development arena with a compensation plan attached. And you have a community of support that is with you side by side, working together to ensure that whatever success you're looking for, you can find it here. You are creating a business for yourself, but not by yourself. So we're just going to give you a brief rundown of what happened to us, how we found this industry. I started down the traditional path in life where you go to school and you get a good job and you go to college and you get good grades and you do all the things. And at 18, they make you choose a career, which is so ridiculous, because who at 18 knows what they want or can even handle for the rest of their life, right? But I got my degree. I went to college. I do nothing with it. I did one summer of all the money my parents spent to send me to college. And then one summer later, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. Right. So I found my niche in medical sales. I was a cubicle worker for 12 years. And I went to work one day and the medical supply company I worked for disappeared. I know a lot of people experienced that in 2020. It just so happened to me, it was 2007.
Yeah, so, I was a lifelong entrepreneur, opposite of Tina. I don't like being told what to do. I didn't like school, didn't go to college, and, really had to figure it out, do a lot of figuring out on my own. And I thought I knew everything for sure back then, but really I worked myself into a 24/7 job that at the end of it, I couldn't wait to get rid of. As struggling with mega health issues. In fact, I stepped over my health to gain wealth most of my life until the time I started full time doing this industry a little over 12 years ago.
So people join network marketing usually out of one of two things, inspiration or desperation. And we run into both of those kinds of people all day, every day, but we both, for totally different reasons, but we both joined this industry out of desperation, desperate to make a change. And when we were shown the possibilities, the hope, the dreams that could happen, we both took complete charge over our own lives, decided to join this industry, make it happen, follow the path that someone else had laid out for us, because there's always somebody who's already done it, and you just need to follow in their footsteps. And then after we'd both started down this journey, we met, and we're able to continue this journey together. And our lives today look drastically different than they did when we started. For me, it was 17 years ago. For Kelly, 14, 15 years ago. And our lives look completely different. What would your life look like if you could do what you want, when you want, with whoever you want, however you want? You know, my most favorite story about success in this industry was when I went to visit my son in college. He'd been there only a few months. He was in the school play. He was overworked. He was in rehearsal 3-4 nights a week, trying to figure out college, had school all day, was totally overwhelmed, and called me one afternoon, practically in tears. He's like, "Mom, I haven't done laundry in 3 weeks. I'm not eating." And I said, "You know what? I'll be there in a few hours." I jumped in the car, drove 4 hours away, and spent 2 days with him doing laundry and making sure he had hot food and good meals. And you know what he said to me at the end of that? He said, "You know what, Mom, my roommates here in college, their parents haven't even visited them ever because they have to work and they have obligations, or they couldn't get the time off, or they couldn't. And I can call you on a whim at any second of any day, and I know you'll be here," just like that. And it brings me to tears, because isn't that what we want? Isn't that what we want, to do whatever we want, whenever we want, without asking permission for ourselves, for our children, for our families, for our communities, for the charities that we work for? We contribute a lot to the theaters. You know, the theater is a big part of our life. We love it. We're part of the community. And if they need money to put on a show, if they need extra money to continue with whatever, they can count on us for that. And we don't have to struggle to make that happen. That's a big part of why we do what we do. When our kids need something, we're there. When our team needs something, we're there. When people call us, and, you know, for any reason whatsoever, the ability to be able to help without any kind of regulator is one of the main reasons we do what we do.
Yeah, do I get to say anything?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm just going to say an example. You know, here's my example. Back when I first got started, I couldn't even afford a meal when we went out to dinner with our team. I couldn't even afford the meal. I had a lot of water and all the lemons and whatever limes I could, but I couldn't even afford a meal. And 2 nights ago, right, just to give you a comparison, I felt so good being able to buy dinner for the entire team. I never at that moment that I thought that I didn't know what was going to happen when I started. Did I think I was going to end up here being able to do what we're doing now and be able to contribute to people and our kids at the same time? So, I mean, that is the quickest way. And I could show you a difference, but there's so many, it's unrecognizable. And you get to actually do all the things you wanted to do instead of just dreaming about doing them. You get to do them.
And we were huge advocates of this industry for the last decade. And then we found this company. And I remember the first week or so we were in this company thinking, are we truly that blessed that we were able to find an incredible company with an opportunity that no one has heard about yet, that is going to bless and change so many lives around the world? Is this really what our life is going to look like? And 3 years in, I can promise you that is exactly what's happened. And we're certainly not alone, right? What if you were part of a club or community of people that got together, decided to become more healthy, more wealthy, with personal development and goal setting and holding each other accountable to creating results and playing big, making a difference in other people's lives and making the most of this one short amount of time we're given on this earth, right? And what would that look like in your life if you were a part of this clever community? Because that is certainly what we have to offer. And it's the greatest feeling in the world when someone's eyes, you see the light bulb go on and they realize what they can become a part of with APLGo. And we're certainly not alone. There are people changing lives every single day. And there's 3 amazing ladies on this call with us right now that are changing lives every day. And I would love for you all to hear from them directly. If they are on, could you please come forward and share a testimonial story with us on what you love and what you're doing here at APLGo? We'll start with Kathleen Erickson.
Yes, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I came into the company in September of 2020, and I'm a mother of 8, a grandmother of many, and I had my husband passed away 5 years ago, and I moved myself to Florida knowing that I had to have a career. So I have a teaching certificate, taught during COVID, and ended up firing myself from that job. And then, of course, I picked up door dashing and Walmart delivery and just make ends meet in between. But I was a part of this company, and my team grew. I was making money before I quit, and then my team fell apart. I lost 2/3 of my team. I got a little down in December of 2021, but this was becoming a very strong part of my life with the APLGo family. And I kept moving forward and kept moving forward. And then finally in 2022, I'm going to get real emotional here. I'm sorry. Tina and Kelly were doing some training for us. As you are well aware, they're very dedicated to us, and they do Sunday night trainings. And they both said together, they challenged us and looked at us straight in the eye on the Zoom and said, "What would you give up if you could have the biggest dream in your life? What would you give up?" And I knew at that moment I had to give up my job again. I had to put myself all into this company and this lifestyle if I was going to really have the dreams of my life. And so I gave up. I fired myself again for the 3rd time since I'd lost my husband. And now I am full on in the APLGo. I can tell you that it's changed my life and my lifestyle and being able to support myself. It's changed my health. I have inherited a fatty liver. It runs in our family, and it's caused my parents and my siblings havoc and diabetes and the thyroid and all that, but not for me. I do holistic work also, and I hadn't been to a doctor for 30 years. So the Spirit said to me, "You need to go to the doctor. You find a doctor that'll do the testing for you as a baseline." And I did. And my cholesterols were just starting to come down at that time back in 2022. But the stress test came back positive that I needed to have a heart catheterization and a stent put in. So that's what I did. I said, "Okay, I'll do it," even though I didn't agree with the blood thinners and so forth. And I came out, and I said, "Doctor, okay, how'd it go?" He said, "You don't have a stent put in. There's only one spot, which is barely 30% in your heart that's blocked." And I went, "Oh, thank you, Lord," because I really didn't want to go down that path. So if that's 2.5 years, well, that was 2 years into this company and taking the lozenges every day. I have other stories. I have some great things happening in my health, but more than that, I am so grateful to be a part of the leadership team. I get to be a part of the corporate directors leadership team, and my mission now is to help people make commissions. And I am so in love with that. And it's so successful for me and for others. So I really encourage you all to just never give up, to stay where you're at, to take the lozenges, to share and share and share and share, because if you need that extra 500, 1,000 or 3,000 a month, you can have it. I saw that in Sergey the first time I met him on a Zoom, because we couldn't do large gatherings. He did a webinar or this big production for the birthday. And he taught us, he said, I'm going to teach you how to be a millionaire. And the last thing he said was the number 10th spot on his list was you have to give back. You have to give back because to earn money, you have to share money. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of thinking and believing that if you give, you can receive. If you receive, you give. And he loves to share and give to us. And I have seen that in my own giving and family and church donations and so forth. But I have found a way now how to give in this company so that we
you,
can have the
Kathleen. We appreciate that. All right, we got two more.
That was an excellent story. Thank you so much for sharing. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Love you.
And Lori Flynn, I see you're on the call with us. Would you share for just a couple minutes?
Yep, I'd love to. You know, at the beginning, you said that people get in for desperation or inspiration. Well, I did not get in for desperation. In fact, I was not really a very good contact to look to because Kathleen actually was a friend of mine from when we were young. And she kept calling and telling me about these awesome drops and lozenges and negative ion charge and all these things. And I just kept saying, oh, good for you. I'm so glad you found that. That is just awesome. But she didn't give up and she kept calling me back. And after a while, she started just sending me samples. Well, if you're not going to use them, share them with your family. I said, okay. So I shared them with my family and I just kept on along the same kind of a story. Just everything is fine with me and fine with me. And finally, I had to say, okay, everything's not fine. I have this knee. It's really killing me. It hurts so much. I don't even know what's wrong with it, but it's swollen and it's everything. And okay, I'll try the drops. And so I did. So I guess that was my desperation. I did try the drops, but I was still skeptical. But when I took those first two drops, SLD and STP, and I sucked on them, lo and behold, within 20 minutes, my pain went down 80%. And I thought it was amazing, but I still didn't believe it. So then I tried them again and they worked again. And I tried them again and they worked again. So I became a believer. And over the course of about 6 or 8 months, my knee changed. It became a knee that I hadn't had for a long time. And it's been 2 years and it's never gone back to being the old, not working very well knee. And I am so grateful for that. And so after I got a real vision, it became the inspiration, really, not the desperation. I love this company. I love all the people that we can get to know and work with. And I'm so grateful that I have been able to learn and grow and share with others. And I am going to stay forever also. Thanks for letting me share.
Awesome. Thanks you so
Lori.
much, Lori. I'm not sure Pamela's on with us. She's with her family. Pamela, are you with us? All right.
She may not be.
She's not. We'll just save Pamela for next week. But, you know, launching a global business here with APLGo is actually so simple. And if you never imagined you could have a global business, you know what? Neither did I. Neither did you. Neither did anyone on this call, but we have one. And it's because it was done in 4 easy steps. The first is, of course, to choose the right vehicle. And clearly, you know, by now we have chosen as our vehicle to get us from point A to point B, we chose APLGo. It's a company that's 11 and a half years old. It's solid, proven, stable. They have a brilliant patented technology out of Eastern Europe. It just began in the USA a couple years ago. It is still the very best kept secret in our industry. We have a wide variety of products, 17 with an 18th one on the way. We'll talk about that in a minute, but it's very low monthly commitment. It's affordable. Most of our products are $25 a box for an entire 30-day supply. They have one of the highest paying commissions in the whole industry at 63%. It pays out 11 unique ways. It pays out daily. I mean, come on, when I was in corporate America, I got paid once a month, 12 times a year. Now I get paid 30 times a month. Every day, if I choose to be paid every day. We've won global awards, like you saw in the beginning, for products, compensation, company ownership, and we are expanding and looking for people who want to be part of our incredible community of health advocates. And it all starts with the products, right? Products that are changing the world. You heard some of the stories already, but DNA repair, restoration, and regeneration of your cells. It's the world's first negative ion charged rapid, and we say rapid because they work fast, DNA drop. You know, the story of how these products are made are incredible. You may have already seen a video about it. If not, the person that invited you here would be happy to share many videos with you on all the different products, how they're made, how they work, what symptoms they, you know, are dealing with in your body. But they are 100% natural. They're organic. They're dairy-free, nut-free, gluten-free. They come with certificates of quality. You know, each drop is only 6 calories and they have less than a gram of sugar. Even the sugar comes from organic beetroot and molasses. These products are just remarkable. You know, the negative ion infused portion of what we do is attracting people all over the world who do muscle testing, are into quantum physics, energy work. We have a one-of-a-kind product with no competition. After 11 and a half years, no one has been able to figure out and duplicate our incredible product. This is not one size fits all. 17 different drops, and they're safe for all ages. We have one rule. It says no rules, but we do have one. No chewing. You have to let it absorb into your mucus cells directly in your mouth. This is direct to cell nutrition that is backed by massive amounts of science, 8 medical research white papers, and a 600-page science guide. But here's what's really important. They're delicious, they're convenient, and they're affordable. And people are freaking out over how incredible they are. So we have a drop for pretty much any symptom you can think of. We have drops for immunity, energy, blood sugar regulation, relaxing, anxiety, and stress relief. We have products for pain relief and inflammation. You know, inflammation is the precursor to almost every major disease. If you can control the inflammation in your body, you can control a lot of how you are going to feel well into your older aging. We have products for circulation and heart, digestion, gut health, easy breathing. We have products for depression, and we call this the happy pill, made with hemp, the DNA of the hemp seed, which is so popular right now. We have anti-aging products, products for mental clarity, energy, focus, stamina, hormones, testosterone. I mean, anything you can think of, we've got it covered, including our brand new product that is coming out like so soon, that we've all been like waiting for years, a weight loss drop. Can you imagine offering candy nutrition weight loss to the people in your life? I mean, is that not something we've all been waiting our entire lives for? Candy weight loss products, and it's coming out soon. We were in Vegas this week. We were with 47 people who got to try it all for the very first time. So exciting. It tastes amazing, and it is, even more importantly, working amazing. We're getting before and after testimonies are starting to pour in, and oh my gosh, we've had our own results. We'll be sharing those soon. And the number one thing about this product, it works. That's it. It works, and it works fast, and people feel results and see things and see their bodies changing, seeing their symptoms being relieved. It's not just some band-aid that's going to mask over what's actually happening. It's going to go into your cells and actually fix, repair, restore, and regenerate your cells. So incredible products. We have thousands of testimonies across the world. We have a website that all the testimonies are housed in that you can be a part of, and you can look through them all and be amazed yourself. And an award-winning skincare, smart, luxurious, clean skincare that has no chemicals. It's all natural. It's an organic skincare line with no jellies or phosphates, no oils, no microplastics, no parabens, nothing, none of the gross things that we don't like in our skincare, all of the good, clean things we do like. People, I love getting the testimonies when people say, I've got the sample pack and I used it twice, and I'm already feeling a difference in my skin. So step 2, create clever marketing.
All right. So you just are now looking at the clever marketing that we've been using for 3 years now. That's it. Do I even have to read it?
You do not. It's pretty
Pretty cut and
transparent,
dry.
right?
Like super complicated, not
Have you ever tried to give somebody one of those pills on the left?
not even once has anybody said, "Oh yeah, please let me try that." They'll ask me 1,000 questions, want a doctor's stamp or whatever on it. But yeah, I just say, hold out your hand, let me put a drop in your hand. They don't even question what it is because they already think it's candy, something they're already doing. And then when they put it in their mouth, they said, "Hey, you want me to tell you what's in that?" And they're pleasantly surprised when they think, "Man, I could get rid of all those baby poop looking pills that just don't go down." Yes, they are excited and they love the fact that they can easily at any time with no rules take these drops.
So step 3, find people to share it with. Well, somebody invited you to this webinar. What did they say to get you interested enough, intrigued enough to spend this time with us? You know, this is called word of mouth marketing. It's called referral marketing. So, let me think. Where can I find people who are looking for a solution? An easier question would be, where can I not find people? Because every single day, almost every second of every day, I hear people unhappy with their life, unhappy with their job. They hate their boss. They don't like the hours they have to work. They want more time freedom. They want to travel, spend more time with their kids. They're looking for a solution and we have it. And if we can just open our mouths and talk about it, that's where the magic happens. You know, we're living in a side hustle economy. People want to work when they want, where they want, how they want, and with who they want. Part-time, full-time, and we offer that.
So, you know, what do you have to lose? We have so many things happening on this team, so many different ways that you can market this. And plus we train on all of it. There's nothing you have to figure out or think of or come up with and spend days or even weeks looking at. We're talking minutes. You can get started in minutes. And whoever invited you here, I'm sure can share with you their experience so far about what a dynamic team that you get to work with, because everybody here wants to help everybody. We're all here looking to earn and learn and get healthy. So, you know, whatever it is that you're looking for, listen, some people just want to, you know, make a few extra bucks every month. Some people want to like completely handle all the issues with their health and then find out they can make a couple extra bucks every month. Some people are coming here just to, you know, maybe they want something specific, a new car or something that they want to, you know, work towards. And some people want to come and see what they can break the ceiling down with how much they can put in their bank account. And listen, we're welcoming everybody here because I promise you, you're going to find something great and you're going to find great people to do it with. And we're going to have fun. And the experiences are just going to get better. I was just talking the other day to somebody. It's like, man, even 3 years ago, you know, from where we started to right now, it's just been a constant level up. So if you're looking for a life where you're just always leveling up to that next best experience, that next best relationship with somebody, that next best thing that's going to make you feel and work better and love your body, I think you're in the right place.
Well, and number 4 is clearly we are having a blast doing it, and you should be too, right? Nobody says, I can't wait to find that next boring thing that I got to spend my time doing, right? People are looking for fun, connectedness, relationships, activities. You know, we were not meant in this world to be alone, right? And being in a group full of people that has bonded together to hold each other to accountable standards and have fun doing it. I mean, I can't even tell you, since we've been in this company, gosh, we've been to the Philippines, we've been to Colombia, we've been to Egypt, Jordan, we've been to Philippines, we've been to Manila and Cebu and Davao, we've been to Cancun, Mexico several times with the company, and we've been to Moscow. Every time we get to see our international family, right? It gets better and better and better. And isn't that what you want out of life? For every day to just be better than the last, you know, and we get to experience that. And our conventions, our owner of our company is so eccentric, and he's all about the VIP experience. And you want to get just a tiny taste of what you have in store for you? Here it is. So I just read that there was no sound. Oh my gosh,
Oh
the
my
sound was
gosh.
the best part.
That is
Okay.
So, here's the thing: if you ever wanted to know what it felt like to be in the middle of a Vegas style show as your company, that's what this company is. It's so exciting. You're literally in the middle of the show, going around all around you, and it's so exciting and so over the top. You just never want to stop participating, because it just keeps getting better. And it sucks that you didn't hear the sound, because the sound makes it so great, but you could
You'll have to
see,
come back next week.
like, it's the incredible events, the production that they make out of people and this company. And listen, this could be you.
So, here's the decision you have to make. After hearing what we have, after hearing our guest speakers share their hearts with you, if you could wave a magic wand and do anything you want and have anything you want, what would that look like? And do you feel that after spending this short amount of time with us, that APLGo is the solution to get you further ahead in your life towards that goal of anything you want? And if that's the case, then we are super excited to help you start that journey. We have 2 different ways to join our company. As a Prime customer, you get convenient delivery of products, 20 to 50% off premium discount. You get a monthly restock of orders if you choose to. You get your own back office store. You can order anything you like and pay the best prices for $25, one-time fee. As long as you are ordering something every 6 months, you'll always keep those wholesale prices. But for that same $25, you can join APLGo as an associate, get the same benefits as the Prime customer, but you also get access to exclusive member sales, a replicated personal website, earn commissions when you refer new companies. We have a great influencer program. It's 30%. Can you imagine having a website, and every time somebody goes there and places an order, you're going to get a 30% commission? And here's what's better than that. Then you're going to get the text that says, "Thank you for introducing me to this company." And that's why we do this. And if that's what you're all about, then I'm so happy that you're here with us. We're grateful that you spent this time with us, and we hope to see you on the next one. Good night, everyone.
Good night.